All right, welcome back, COSA 50 folks. Professor Almeida here. Happy Friday, everyone. I wanted to get these announcement videos out early. You could probably hear the wind chime behind me. We have another round of Santa Ana winds coming tonight and tomorrow, and the last round that came through actually knocked out the power here at our place. So I want to make sure that all the information gets out, especially since we also have Thanksgiving coming up, and I'm not going to be around that weekend to record another announcement video. So you're actually going to get 2 weeks worth of announcements, and if you need to take a break from the video, you do have that pause button. All right, first things first though, let's make sure that we get our 3 chapters of Access turned in by this Sunday the 20th. Don't leave those points on the table, folks, especially since moving forward we're going to be focusing on your Excel and Access capstones and practicing for the MOS, and that's going to be it. Okay, so let's make sure that we get the 3 chapters of Access turned in. All right, let's get into weeks 13 and 14. Both modules will open up on Monday the 21st, and here's what we will be doing from here on out. So for weeks 13 and 14, we're going to focus on Excel. You have your capstone project, and then we practice for the MOS using geometrics. Okay, for weeks 15 and 16, we're going to be doing the same thing except with Access. Okay, again, I know Access is a different beast. It's challenging. So as I mentioned before, let's get those 3 chapters turned in on time. All right, your Excel capstone. Your capstone project is a lot like what you've been doing all along with your other projects in the class. It spans all 3 chapters of Excel, and you'll notice that there is no walkthrough video this time. Okay, this is basically like a final exam. So it's up to you to show me what you know. All right, you do have your notes. Hopefully you've been taking notes along the way, especially in your training sims. You have the 3 walkthrough videos I recorded for the 3 chapters for reference. You have your e-text. You have other web resources out there, including GCF Learn Free. I mentioned that before in class. So all of that is available to you face-to-face, folks. Obviously, you have your peers in class. So good luck on the capstone. Finish it as soon as you can, because you want to start practicing for the Microsoft Office Specialist using geometrics. Now, I recorded a video on how to get started with geometrics, and the access code is on the home page of our COSA 50 site in Canvas. So you can just take that access code, copy and paste it in the redeem box, right, when you go to redeem the code. One other important thing to note, if you are going to be working on geometrics from home, especially online, folks, you want to make sure that not only do you have Microsoft Office installed, especially Excel and Access, but that you're also able to install the geometric software. Let me show you real quick here with my Windows virtual machine. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have Excel and especially Access for Windows, and that you're able to install the software. Now, if for some reason you're not able to install geometrics, you can still use the Citrix Student Labs in your Viking portal. Here's what it looks like. This is the Office 2019 lab. You want to make sure that you have a solid internet connection. And if it's your first time using Citrix, you may need to reset your Viking portal password. So you can see it's like a virtual machine in your web browser. And then to get to geometrics, just launch Chrome inside of Citrix and then go to geometrics.net. And then from there, you can start a new exam or continue. You'll see that the software is already installed here, so you don't have to worry about that part. And then when you're done, you just disconnect. Okay, it's like shutting down, except you just disconnect from there. Okay, that's pretty much on how to get started with geometrics. Again, you're going to see the video in week 13. Week 14, okay, you're going to continue practicing for the geometrics, or excuse me, practicing for the MOS using geometrics. And here's the assignment. Okay, make sure you read the instructions carefully. You can take these geometrics exams as many times as you want. Passing is 700. I'm looking for any of the Excel Associate 2019 practice exams in testing mode with a 700 or better. Okay, if you get 700 or better, you're going to get full credit. If you don't pass, again, you can take these exams as many times as you want. As I mentioned in the Using Geometrics video, I would start in training mode so you get a feel for the MOS. But more importantly, we have to fill in the gaps. Okay, we only covered 3 chapters of Excel. There's going to be many new topics in there. For example, how to import CSV data into Excel. Okay, perhaps you've never seen that before. Or how to use certain functions like the payment function or the concatenate function. Again, new things you haven't seen before, and you can get hints on how to complete the steps. But keep in mind, if you have to keep looking at hints, you might want to write those steps down, okay, just for future reference. But again, testing mode results is what I'm looking for. Now, if you want to take the MOS, check out the first week announcement on getting support. Face-to-face, folks, I will be offering the MOS in class, okay, that Monday and Wednesday. So if you want to take the MOS, let me know. Keep in mind, it is a standardized testing environment. In other words, you can't have your device in front of you. You can't have notes or anything like that. It is a standard testing environment, okay? So this is your chance to walk out of here with more than just a grade, okay? So weeks 13 and 14, all about Excel, and then weeks 15 and 16 we'll be working with Access. That's going to be a little bit more challenging, but let's at least try to walk out of here with at least a MOS in Excel. All right, that's about all. Since it will be Thanksgiving this coming Thursday, I will not be having office hours, so if you have questions, you need to see me, please visit my office that Wednesday. But I can imagine that most of you are probably going to be headed out of town or wherever you may be going. You can always reach me through the Canvas Conversations inbox. All right, have a good weekend, folks. Take care of yourselves out there. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your Excel capstone and MOS.